Hi, I'm Katie Moonstone. Welcome back. If you guys all just take a minute, I'm going to clear the air in our heart spaces at this time. Whew. How's everybody doing today? Well, today is the 15th, so this reading is going to be for the 16th on or around 15th, 16th, 17th. Energy moves and flows, so it is what it is, right? Technically, time is all of an illusion, right? So anyways, what's going on today is that Mercury is slowly moving into Aries. And what does that mean? Well, for a lot of air signs, and you don't even have to be, but a lot of air signs, that means you're going to be getting your power back. Mercury is your ruling planet. You can look up Mercury in your birth chart and see where that will affect you. Overall, generally what this means is, remember when I said that there was going to be a portal open and the energy is going to pick and choose certain people? Well, basically what Mercury is going to do is, some of you think or are very certain that you know who or what you truly are or what you represent, or I'm trying to figure out how to say this, but like a lot of you are very certain this is who I am and I'm not going to change. Okay, well, that's what Mercury is going to do. Mercury is going to show you, and for some people that truth is going to be very hard and it might hurt and it might sting, especially if you are riding in on your ego, a lot of the times. Maybe you did something wrong, and that's fine, but basically what Mercury is doing is breaking you down. This is about yourself, so it's breaking you down so that you can free yourself from like restricting self-beliefs that you have upon yourself. This kind of energy also like makes people quit their jobs suddenly and go on a completely different path. So the veil will be very thin and it will be screaming at a lot of you. I can tell you this, last night I got like a download and somebody said to me ducks, and all day today people were talking about ducks. I'm in this little class, right? So they were talking about ducks and I started laughing because I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to look that up. Well, these are the messages and the universe is kind of screaming it at you. Well, why didn't I look it up? When I looked it up, it means your spiritual progress and freedom. And that's what basically Mercury going into Aries is doing for a lot of people. They're saying that like when energy like this happens, it causes a portal and you're welcome to walk in it or you're welcome to ignore it. And when the portal closes, or if you don't want to accept the energy, when it closes, you will feel like you lost something because you didn't answer your call. You weren't doing maybe you didn't do the inner work. You weren't doing something that you were supposed to do. And a lot of you might feel that as well. So we are just gonna dive right in. I'm just gonna say good luck to everybody. I would just definitely pay attention to your signs and listen to your inner self, all right? Listen to your heart, because honestly, that's the only person you should be listening to, right? So anyways, we're gonna continue. What do we need to know to move forward today? Get ready to break down so that the universe can build you up, right? Rat, someone working against you behind your back. We got a rat. So somebody's working against us behind our backs. Tells me that there's nothing new. Something fell. Star. Anyways, we are guaranteed some success. Help is arriving. Star energy. That's Aquarius energy. Ooh, wait. This came out. Dark man. dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. So that person's going to be significant. Maybe that person is going to help you get some success. Let's see, what do we need to know? What do we need to know? We got some more that came out. Basket, recognition, reward for merit. We're getting a reward, a gift. It's gonna bear fruit. Needle and thread. A sincere wish is going to be granted. Yay. And carrot, an opportunity or a windfall. So something might just land in your lap. Are you gonna take it? Or are you gonna let it bypass you? And that's the Mercury and Aries energy. Well, family wishes are going to come true. I love that. Boat, money or prosperity through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Yay. That's something to celebrate. There we go. 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. So 4-leaf clover. And then dog, close up, pleasure with a close friend. And this close friend is obviously loyal because there's a dog on there. I like that. All right, let's get a Moonology card. What do we need to know to move forward today? What is the message we need to know? Things might kind of pop out of nowhere. Some of you might get an unexpected guest. We got 2. A new romantic cycle is going to begin for a lot of you. Adjustments are going to be required. Yeah, especially if someone new pops in your life, you're going to have to make adjustments. Well, let's get an animal card because ducks were screaming at me. So, personal spiritual progress and freedom. So what do we need to know out of this animal deck? What do we need to know? Come on, give us a card. We got 2. We got actually 3. Weasel. Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. Also, because of the rat card, you might got a weasel around you. Grouse came out again. That's because the energy is probably shifting. Express yourself through rhythm, movement, dancing, music, drums. And lizard, chameleon, sorry. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. So pay attention and just kind of hang out in the background. Don't do anything. That is very good advice. Be a chameleon. What else do we need to know to move forward today? Give us one more card. Well, this is coming out. Patience. Patience. And bravery was at the bottom of the deck. Patience. You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong. And there's a reason why things are not aligning in the way that you want them to in this moment. But have some patience. It will all eventually work out. And I am going to read bravery. Bravery. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable, but you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. Be brave, make that decision, answer that call. All right, what do we need to know to move forward? I feel like the energy hasn't really changed that much, but somebody just hit rock bottom. Somebody might flip out. Maybe somebody who hit rock bottom is struggling. Hold on. Things are kind of falling apart. Something might be falling apart for somebody. Well, That's crazy. So somebody might have hit rock bottom. They are struggling, but they're about to get the best card in the deck. That's a wish fulfillment. That's having it all. And a lot of people are not going to be happy about that. So did you lose a lot of things? I know I have. I've been struggling. I know everyone kept saying Geminis aren't going to be struggling. I second that. I've been struggling. It's crazy, but yay, major wish fulfillment. That's the best card in the deck. Completing a cycle and everything, and people are not going to be happy about that. And I do feel that for a lot of people, including myself, because I had a lot of people try to steal from me. And when I mean steal, I'm talking down to my reputation, my money, belongings. Like, it's crazy. And you all, and a lot of you already know this. The ones that, also there might be some delays. But the ones that are not going to be happy when you get, let's say, your wish fulfillment or a major gift, those people are going to have to do some inner work. And deep down, they knew that this was going to happen. Maybe they believe in karma. Maybe, I don't know. There might be an aggressive woman around you that's bringing in some communication. So watch out for aggressive women or somebody being in their feminine energy, being really super aggressive, because they put a lot of work and effort in to get that communication out. That seems to happen around the Mercury in Aries, when Mercury enters Aries, because it does tend to, let's say if people were holding things in for a long time, maybe someone stole their voice, they are going to be very forceful when they speak. It's going to be very aggressive. So don't do that. Drop in your heart space for sure. This woman is unstable. So you got somebody unstable, and she is not, or he or she is not offering anything. She's just going to walk away. And she is going to be very brokenhearted. I keep saying she, so it must be a she, or that anybody that's in their feminine energy. Yep, she is going to panic, and it looks like there's going to be a loss of money. There's a lot of people not protected at this time. Justice and balance is still being restored, so just have the patience. God and the universe and divine, you know, your ancestors, whatever it is that you believe in, it takes time. Think of it like this. How long did it take for all these people to make you hit rock bottom, or whatever your rock bottom is? Or, you know, maybe they put a lot of work and effort in to steal something from you. Well, however long it took them to do that, it might take the universe a little bit longer to correct that. And that's why we need to be patient. It's karma. Karma doesn't always work the way we wish it would, right? There is a guy that I was listening to, and he, I can't think of his name offhand, but he explained it so perfect. And if I knew what his name was, I might just post it under this video, because I think I'll be able to find him. I don't listen to very many people. And when I do, you guys, he did a really good thing on karma, but, and I was very impressed with it, but it does take the universe, the divine, your ancestors, for karma to come around, because what they did was they caused an imbalance. They caused an imbalance to you. They took you off your path. And now it's going to take a lot more. For one, the universe has to correct it, put you back on your path. And then, because let's say it was like 10 people, all those people caused an imbalance towards you, which caused a ripple out into the universe. And that has to be all repaired and fixed so that you can get your victory. So just keep moving forward, okay? It was all part of the contract. Marriage might be something a lot of you might be stepping into soon, or a new soul contract. Earth signs. Earth signs. What do we need to know for earth signs? Ooh, you got a manipulative woman around you that's cold as ice. And you are being guided to her. So be very careful, because she is, maybe you need to heal something from your past, like maybe you didn't have a good mom, and maybe you're being guided to her, but she's not a good person. She's actually cold as ice. She's not loving and kind. She's quite manipulative and abusive with her words. She might not be a good mom. Anyways, you are being guided to her for what? Or maybe you need to heal. Maybe you did not have a good mom and you need to heal that. Oh, you're going to be guided to her, but you're going to also leave her out in the cold. A lot of women at this time might feel abandoned, might be feeling lonely. You need to be cautious if you're in that energy, because there's something you do not know. Maybe it's your karma. It definitely stems from something of your childhood. So go back to your past. Pinpoint, at what point did you feel abandoned or alone? Maybe you were abused. Some of you might need to go back to your past and pinpoint at what time, when was the first time you've ever been abused and you weren't able to speak about it. Communication's not really coming in the last couple days. For some reason, communication has been delayed, and I do not know the reason for that. A lot of the delays is because of lies, deception, and deceit. We might have the rat, the weasel behind us, especially earth signs and some water sign women out there. You definitely have a liar that is around you, so be very cautious. They do not want to communicate, so they're doing something behind your back. A lot of women right now, you do need to heal, especially if you're an earth sign female, heal something. Might be your stability, your relationship with money. Hold on. Or you are healing at this time. I would embrace that healing energy. A lot of people will not be traveling. And right now they're saying do not reconcile with somebody at this time, because it's an imbalance and you do not have clarity. So it's not a time for reconciliation at this time. There are some delays and blockages. Why? Because a lot of the contracts have been broken and the universe is trying to put two people together. So they're like tying up loose ends, or tying the people that wanted to keep these people together. The universe is trying to like keep them tied up, is what I'm getting, so that these two people can come together. They are ordained, they are destined and fated to meet, and they are destined and fated to have a face-to-face loving talk. It's going to cause some people really upset. It's going to put a lot of people in their feelings. You will be working together with this person. You will see that very clearly. And this had to happen because you broke all of your karmic contracts. It was ordained by God. He has stepped in the building. I love this. Dang. Anyways, God is not happy about some things, and he is helping out the situation. Star energy. He is putting, if you are a male and you are in love and you are balanced, he might be calling upon you very soon, like today or tomorrow. I feel like a lot of you might be getting called upon, especially males. Yep, you're going to be working together with the Most High. I mean, I can't even. So pay attention to your signs and synchronicities, and especially your dreams. They might get more vivid. A lot of you water signs, when it comes to, some of you, actually not even water signs, some of you males, like I said, if you're in your feelings, but yeah, definitely water sign males, I'm sorry. But if you're in your upright position, we got the King of Cups here. This is a loving and kind guy. You might be getting a work offer, or you've been working really hard at something, and you are going to get that communication. You're going to get that phone call. Some of you might be working or dealing with someone that is abusive in power. If you're around somebody that is abusing their power, that person does not know what's coming to them. They're in the unknown. So it could be your boss. It could be a Aries male. Typically, they're usually a fire sign males. It's just a man that abuses his power. He's totally in his ego and he does not do the right thing. He will be in, his actual future is in the unknown. There is something he doesn't know. He is going to have a change in priorities. He doesn't even know that he's in his ego and that he caused an imbalance or an injustice. And he will be judged. Whew. Did clear that. That's kind of heavy. So hang in there. Balance and justice is being restored. I see that. It's probably why we're not hearing from very many people. Let's go to the dice. I know communication has been quite quiet, which is kind of nice for me because I've been starting these classes, so I like that a lot. I am actually looking at this in blank. Just that, kind of the last thing that was just said. People who were greedy are about to be sad. There's something that they do not know. They were pawns for the dark forces. And the number one day, 1 o'clock, 1 hour, could be the dark hours. January could be significant. 1 month. I don't get 1 month though. Yeah, I do kind of for some people. All right. That's kind of crazy. Balance and justice is being restored. Whatever was taken from you, you will get back probably much greater. Listen to animals or pay attention to animals at this time. A lot of people that are in their egos are going to be left out in the cold or very lonely at this time. And a lot of them might lose tangible items, maybe their house, or they're going to be moving away. The number 6 is significant. 6 days, 6 o'clock, 6 weeks, June. All right, that's getting weird. A lot of you guys are going to be breaking free because your stability had to get turned upside down. Course correction. But you will get rewarded. It's a treasure chest. You have a gift coming into you. You just need to break yourself free. There is something, if you don't feel it. I've been feeling it today. Maybe you need to let something go. Yeah, you are going to have a stable home. But you had to fall because you didn't get something. So now it's like you had to fall so that you can get it. And it's because somebody wanted your destiny or your life. Wow. Also can be like, go back to like family heritages or like ancestry, like your family tree. It could be a repeating cycle, but you had to fall. Somebody wanted your destiny. I'm gonna be honest. Someone took your gift, and because you were stable or you had a birthright, you had to fall so that you could actually get it back. Yeah, you are freeing your minds and you are going to be stable. Solid as a tree. 8 days, 8 o'clock. August is very significant. Maybe some of you will be moving in August. Go out to nature. And that's all I'm going to do about that. All right, well, let's do a declare that. Let's get rid of something today. What do we need to get rid of? A declare and decree. I can't speak today. I'm tongue-tied. All right, I like this one. Here we go. We got our card. Remember what I always say, write it down, speak it out into existence. Do whatever it is that you do, because this is for you. All past traumas and pain inflicted upon myself or that I've inflicted upon others is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. All past life traumas and pain inflicted upon myself or that I have inflicted upon others are now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. All past traumas and pain inflicted upon myself or that I have inflicted upon others is now cleared and destroyed in spirit and in flesh. Awesome. Well, that's all I have. Let's end this beautiful reading and go about our beautiful day. It's not very beautiful here today. Today it's kind of gloomy and cold. Hence, like, I'm wearing like freaking 4 or 5 different layers. Give us a card. Oh, we got one. Ascension. Ooh, something might just come out of nowhere. Somebody might be exploding, so be very careful of that, okay? All right, ascension. Ascension is the path of those who are choosing to consciously step into a higher level of light or energy. And that's what we all need to do right now. When you step into the unknown in order to expand into an experience that is entirely new to you, then you have chosen to evolve. When you ascend, you merge with your highest self, opening your heart and expanding to reunite with Source, Christ light, and all levels and layers of your authentic self. It is the returning to the experience of divine light and experiencing the highest levels of unconditional love and divine alignment with pure source light in every area of your life. When you can expand your awareness, you can integrate with the higher vibrational energies consciously through your spiritual self and are able to ascend. This card was drawn because either you or someone you know is going to ascend, and ascension is a process of aligning with higher consciousness and with the divine. Time is an illusion. Oh, I said that today. This doesn't happen instantly or automatically, but rather incrementally. As we increase our present moment, illuminating one step at a time, it is not only spiritual, physical, or mental, but it has an impact on your entire being, how you relate to and interact with the world around you. To ascend is to realign with divine love and with awareness at an expanded level. Patience, compassion, space, and time is needed either for you or for someone you know. If you are not ascending, maybe it's time for you to expand. By releasing, integrating, and healing past wounds, clearing energetic blockages, beliefs, fears, and limitations on yourself, that's what Mercury's gonna do, and others, would be essential at this time. Take this as a moment to pause and to connect to the divine love. Integrate your light with your being, with your soul, okay? Ascension, boom. Well, now I know what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna get in my jammies and watch myself a movie. I've been watching The Chosen. I don't know if any of you guys watch that show. I freaking love it. What is one of the sayings on there? I think one of the sayings is, get used to different. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Please like, share, and subscribe, and definitely take care of yourselves. And again, if you are ascending or if you are sensitive to energy, if you have headaches, maybe wear a hat, drink plenty of water. You could do a fast at this time. It'll help you. Actually, I've been trying to do a fast all day. I've been doing green tea and matcha. Nothing's happening, but I'm trying. I did a little water thing today, so that's what I got going on. So, you know, anyways, until we meet again, namaste.